Hello and welcome to this presentation by Ielts Nepal. In today's video, I'm going to talk about yet another important feature of the English language. Hello friends, how are you? This is RP Sharma. In some of my previous videos, I talked about homophones or words which are spelled differently but have similar sounds. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about homographs. And they are words which are written the same way but have different sounds and meanings according to the situation they are used in. Let's find out more. So friends, before we begin today's discussion, please remember that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to remain updated with all the videos we make for you. You can also write to us by using ieltsmasternepal@gmail.com as our email address. You can also find us on our Facebook page, and for calls we have our WhatsApp and Viber numbers. Please remember all that. So the topic for today's discussion is homographs. Homographs are two or more words which are spelled alike but have different meanings and pronunciations. Let's find out the first pair of homographs we have. Yes, DESERT, desert as a verb and desert as a noun. The man looks deserted in a desert. I hope you understand the meaning of that sentence. The man looks abundant in a dry place. Okay, let's get going. LIVE can sound live and live both. We live in a house and I saw the band play live. Please note the difference in sounds of the same word. Minute and minute, another word having two sounds. When you're talking about the time, it can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but if you mean to say something very small, then it is a minute sample or a minute model. One more pair of homographs. Refuse and refuse. As a verb, it means to say firmly that you will not do something that someone has asked you to do. And as a noun, as refuse, it means waste material. The dump was so full that it had to refuse more refuse. All right. ROW, row. With the same sound, it can mean two things. One, to propel a boat. Another, line or sequence. Rowing is a fun for travelers as a verb. And the houses are located in a row across the road. I want to let you know that the word ROW has another sound, ROW, and that means a disagreement or dispute between two persons. Please remember that. TEAR can be tear or tear. As a noun, tear means the water shed by eyes, like shedding tears is common for children. And as a verb, it's tear, like in this sentence. The teacher asked a student to tear a piece of paper. Tear, the verb, has other forms like tore and torn. Please take note. Okay, wind and wind, two sounds for WIND. The first one is a noun, which means a natural movement of air. The wind was strong before the storm. And wind as a verb means to move in a series of twists and turns. The road winds as it passes through the hills. Let's have a look at some more examples. Please have a special note of the sounds in yellow boxes. Bow, B-O-W, as a verb means to incline the head or body in salutation. We bow in front of items. But as a noun, as a weapon that propels arrows, it's bow. Archers use bows and arrows. Lead and led for lead. Lead as a verb means to go before, to show the way. This road leads to the city. And lead is a metal, a heavy metal. A lead pencil is used to draw. Remember, we use a lead pencil very commonly to draw and write. Let's have two more examples. As a noun, present means a gift, and if you use the same word as a verb, the sound is present, which means to give or to describe. A beautiful present was presented to the manager. Please note the difference in sounds. Project as a noun means a set of aims or activities, while the same word becomes project as a verb, which means to plan or to estimate. A 50-kilometer road project is projected to finish next year. Hope that makes things easy for you to understand what homographs are. Before I wind up today's discussion, let me talk a little bit about the word fair, which is not a homograph, but I thought it would be interesting and useful for students who are preparing for English test, because this can work a little bit for your vocabulary. The word fair can mean so many things. Market, slight, comely, pony, reasonable, fair is just, clean. All those meanings are possible for the word fair. You can simply replace fair with any of those words, or you can use fair instead of those words. Hope that's very useful for students who are worried about using different words to mean the same thing. All right. So friends, homographs are not very difficult to master. If you have some more homographs in your mind or in your list, do let me know so that I can also learn about a few more from you. I will see you with something new and something very useful in my next video. Thank you for your time. See you again.